Hello there, it's Dave
and John
from Manor Classics, and we're here to do our weekly walk around. And once again, we've had a good week, haven't we, John?
We have lots of nice bikes and a good mix as well, which you're going to see. Lots of variety.
Lots of variety.
We've been out again, consigning, talking, so there'll be lots more again for next week.
Absolutely. So start off, good point to start here, 1976. Triumph TR7 750 Tiger.
Yeah.
Lovely bike. I really like this.
Really nice, this one. It's come with, you're going to do it as Bike of the Week, aren't you, a little bit later on? But It has come with a really nice pack of documents. It's ready to go, this bike. All the paperwork is there. We've seen it running. The gentleman dropped it off personally yesterday. It's lovely, isn't it? It's a really nice one.
Lovely. I actually owned one of these, which I wanted to get into this kind of condition, but I never got round to it.
Yeah,
so
it's a really good one, this.
Selling it as a project, but yeah, I've got a soft spot for these. A pretty bike, that.
Yeah,
Very nice.
And we had one of these in the last sale as well. That did a really nice number. So people are saying that this sort of stuff's not achieving at the minute, but last auction, exactly the same bike, different colour. But yeah, that sold perfectly well, no problems at all.
If they're nice, if they're good, they either need to be really nice or projects.
Yeah.
And either way, they do well. So
Absolutely.
yeah, lovely bike. Interesting little bike next to it, a James Comet.
Yeah.
1951. Again, great little bike. That you had that running this morning.
Beautiful little thing.
Great.
Yeah. Gentleman and a friend dropped it off yesterday. Wheels have been built by a specialist in Birmingham. It fires first kick. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous little thing. It has got a rear carrier there, which has been added with it. Personally, I think that would probably spoil the look a little bit. The guy bought this about 5 years ago and has restored it himself. He's 94 years old.
Wow.
And he has another James coming, which we're going to pick up next week. So that'll be in next week's video. But what a beautiful, beautiful little machine that is.
Credit
gorgeous.
To
94 years. What a gentleman.
Runs as sweet as a nut.
It does. First time kick.
Does smoke a little, but it will.
Little bit, but it will. Once that'll clear, won't it?
Yeah,
so,
absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, gorgeous thing.
Good bit of fun, that.
Yeah.
You could imagine taking that to shows. Wouldn't take up a large amount of space in your man cave or whatever.
Absolutely.
Yeah, great. Couple of interesting bikes here.
Couple of Dot Scramblers.
Yeah.
These have come as a pair from the same guy. Fraser will pan round. You'll see the condition of these. They're both absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
One of them non-registered. One of them is road registered. And its plate is on its way with its paperwork. Beautiful things. Come from an avid collector. Lots of nice toys, this gentleman. All in absolutely brilliant condition. As we get to the road registered one, the silver one, you'll see the condition of that from panning round. But Fraser can also pan across some paperwork here. The original bill of sale. £131 that bike was.
Wow.
And that's amazing. The original buff logbook, some pictures, the original order letter from DOS itself. All brilliant to have. And it was also owned by a chap called Thomas Hardy, not the Tom Hardy, who was a racer. And if I move across here, we'll see some pictures of him racing, which are brilliant. And then there's some pictures of him winning with it. And winning some shows with it. And then if I move, apologies, across Fraser to that one, there's a picture of the guy, a little bit older in age, showing the bike later on.
Fabulous. Great, that's superb, isn't it?
Yeah, and he's raced in it. There's all there. That is its original plate that it was on. So we've checked all that. It's all 100% genuine. As I say, original bill of sale and the order letter from the main dealer as well.
Yeah.
Brilliant. And that's stunning, isn't it?
It is.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, haven't come across that before. And they've got the Villiers engine, which a lot of the bikes in the day did have. And yeah, great.
Yeah, as we were pushing that in, everyone in here, car team included, all stopped and went, oh, look at that. Gorgeous. It just literally an eye catcher straight away.
Very much so.
Stunning.
Very much. Well, they both are, but that one in particular, beautiful, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Bringing us a bit more up to date.
Yeah.
2010 Honda VFR1200F.
Yeah.
And now you know more about these, John, being a previous Honda man, but this is the DCT model as well.
DCT, the earlier DCT stuff. So they did have the sport mode as well. Some of the earlier DC stuff didn't have it. This one does. It's that random things. Handbrake. There's a handbrake on a motorbike.
For people who don't know, DCT is pretty much an automatic, isn't it?
Yeah, semi-automatic. It's like DSG version of cars. So semi-automatic, 2 clutches, one selecting odds, one selecting evens, and it's pretty seamless. Yeah. You know, it isn't for everybody, but it's getting more and more popular in every manufacturer now. Not just Honda; they're all doing it now. So everyone's got it. Yamaha have got it. BMW are doing it.
Yeah.
It kind of started way before this bike, but it started with Honda, and everybody loves it. You know, it just suits touring bikes, especially Goldwing. I think you can't buy a Goldwing without DCT now.
And these big capacity, big torque engines. It just
they do
suits
suit it, yeah,
does
absolutely.
suit
It isn't for everybody, but, you know.
And this one's 2010, 34,000 miles,
Yeah.
full luggage, what a
Full
great
luggage,
machine.
nice custom gel-filled seat,
Yeah.
heated grips, it's got some little riding lamps on it as well, tinted screen. It's ready to go touring. It's just had a fresh MOT by the gentleman. It's ready to go, this bike.
Great.
Poles apart in age, obviously, from what we've just been talking about, but a great bike, yeah. And they're really quick, these as well.
I know you'd quite like to own one of these.
These are really quick, yeah, they're good.
A couple of Harley Davidson we're going to skip past because they've been in previous weeks, but they're just in the room, obviously, in our part of our display. So
Yeah.
next bike along, we've got a Kawasaki ZX-10R. This one is a 2007,
Yep.
done 4,811 miles.
Amazing.
It's only had 3 owners from new. The previous owners had it for a number of years, bought it with all the intentions of doing a lot with it, and then work and commitments and various things didn't happen. So it has been stood a little while. Does start, we've had battery pack on it, but it will need fresh fuel, a battery on it. But apart from that, needs an MOT, ready to go.
Yeah, we've had a lot of bikes off this chap before, haven't we? And
Yes.
he specialises in low mileage bikes.
He does.
A lot of sports bikes as well, buying them, putting them into his personal collection, and then they just sit there, don't they?
This was the first of the model that they did. Well, they did the ZX9, then they did the ZX10, which came out 2004.
Yep.
2006, they updated it to this model with the twin exhaust
twin
under
exhaust.
the seat, which was nicknamed the wheelbarrow because it had the 2 handles at the
Oh, right,
back.
okay,
It was
didn't
a
know
little
that.
nickname
Amazing.
that they had. And like I say, lovely bike, very clean, very fresh. Realistically, needs someone to buy it and put some miles on it,
Ready
really.
to go, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just needs a few quid spending on it and you're away.
You're away.
Yeah.
Got some nice tasty sports bikes this week, really, haven't
Yeah.
we? Triumph Daytona 600 2004. We've had this bike in before, but it's come back to us again. Done 33,000 miles. Silver, got a little hugger on it, seat cowl, tinted screen. Pretty little bike, that.
It is a very good looking bike, that, isn't it?
Scorpion can. They didn't make these for a huge amount of time because they then went on to the 675 engine.
Yeah.
This is the 600 engine. But with that Union Jack sort of...
It's all standard, that, isn't it? For
Yes,
those
it is.
people who've not seen one before, that is all standard and it's lacquered in. It's not a sticker or anything like that. That is part of its paint job, isn't it?
Great little bike, those.
Pretty.
Those triple engines do sound well, don't they?
Yeah, nice.
Next to that, we've got another good sounding bike, a V-twin, Aprilia RSV Mille. This is the Mille, not the R,
Yeah.
but this is one of the later models. So it has got the Brembo brakes,
Yeah.
but the R then also had the Olin
had the
suspension.
Olins, yeah.
And 2005, nice bike. This has come from the gentleman with the Ninja, and he's got one of his other bikes in. So again, not done a huge amount of mileage, this one. It's done 20,000 miles for 2005. It's not done a huge amount of mileage.
Yeah.
Again, has been sat for a little bit of time, so we'll need a battery on it and some fresh fuel, MOT, but apart from that, it's pretty much...
Funny these exhausts are. They used to be so big, these cans, didn't they?
Yeah.
And everyone wanted them smaller.
Yeah.
Now if you look at a brand new bike, they're all massive again, aren't they?
They are, yeah. And also, if anybody's buying bikes like this anymore, the ones that had the Scorpions and the Quills and the everybody wants to put them back to standard.
Back to standard, yeah.
This has got
It's
the
got the
standard
standard.
can on it. So in a way, it's already very original. You don't
Yeah.
have to start rooting around the internet trying
to find an original bit for it.
standard pipes
Yeah.
for it. Lovely bike next to this. I do like these. Always had a soft spot for VFRs.
Yeah, VFR400 NC30. I know the owner of this bike personally. He's an absolute avid mile munching biker. He's out on various bikes that he owns all the time, and he's just time for his collection to go. He's probably moving abroad. It has had VFR 750 back wheel on it, which they did to have the different size, pretty normal.
Yeah.
He's added the seat on, which I think is like a very nicely made custom seat, because I know he used to ride 2 up as well. It has done 63,000 kilometres, this bike,
Yep.
and it has had a makeover. The panels have been replaced, carbon front fender, that's genuine carbon, and it's been used. You know, he used his bikes. Lovely exhaust. I love the old badge on the old Yoshis with the old HRC logo on it. Talking about exhaust,
Yep.
that just looks cool, doesn't it?
And the HRC colours, to me,
Yeah.
that is really...
The colour to have,
It's
isn't
an
it?
ultra cool bike. I know this one's, as you say, it's had paint work and it's had a little bit of work done on it.
Yeah.
But realistically, for the sort of time that this was an iconic bike, these are. I know it's not a 750, but it's not going to command the money of a 750.
But what a great load of fun.
If you're looking at a 750, they're fortunes. Yeah, these V4s with that
sound amazing.
Yeah, they sound superb, absolutely superb.
Gorgeous, love that little bike. One of my faves.
Well, we've all got our favourites.
Yeah.
1999 Kawasaki ZX7R. At the time these were being produced, I was running a Honda Fireblade, which is obviously similar sort of thing. These super sports 750s, 900s, they were all very much of a muchness. This is one of the later models with the different air scoop on the front. A little bit rare being in this colour, really.
I was about to say, you'll remember better than me. I bet that colour wasn't popular new.
No.
Which probably makes it better now.
Probably, yeah. Because try and find one second hand. They were all green, or there was like a purpley coloured one they did.
I like that colour.
Got a Micron exhaust on it. Again, this has come from our vendor who's got a couple of other bikes in with us, which this one will have been sat a little bit of time as well, so will require a battery and an MOT. 19,000 miles, so again, not done a huge amount of mileage. And I think that's a pretty bike. They were always sort of deemed to be a little bit heavy and a bit lardy and all this sort of stuff in the day if you wanted a cutting-edge sports bike. Yeah. Obviously, to today's standards, it doesn't cut the mustard with the likes of the S1000 double.
Is that a full system as well on that day?
It's got a Micron full system, not just a can. It's a full system on that.
Nice.
But I just think they look great now. I know they're a bit retro and what have you, but you wouldn't buy that to go racing around at 1 million miles an hour. No. So realistically, in today's market, that would fit in very well.
Beautiful. Nice that.
Yeah. For, it's not going to be fortunes.
Yeah, really good.
I've got quite an affection with this bike next.
Love that one, don't you?
Yeah. Well, I sort of started my super sport, whatever you want to call it, days on a CBR600. Stepped up through the ranks a little bit, and that was the first proper sports bike that I had, a steel frame CBR600.
I wonder how many of them they actually sold. Somebody will chip in with a comment, I'm sure, to help us out there, but I wonder how many 600Fs Honda actually sold. Yeah. Huge, huge, huge numbers.
1991 bike, that one. Pretty little bike, done 26,000 miles. Has had a recommission and a refresh. Wheels have been done. Nice again to see it on a standard pipe. A lot of these obviously had exhausts of various different types fitted to them. I think that's a pretty little bike, and it's not going to be a lot of money. And if it was somebody just passed their test, didn't have
I was about to say, it's a great place to start. After you've just come out of the training school and you're ready for your first bike, you don't know which way you want to go, which type of styles you want. You're not going to go wrong with something like that, are you?
And for a sports bike, they're pretty comfortable. I did a lot of miles on one of these. I did the Aleman TT on it a couple of times with a pillion, with everything. They will do pretty much everything. They're very versatile and great little bike, fast.
I'm sure if I remember rightly, insurance group wise, these come up with sports tourers, which is why they make great first bikes. Because you are upright a bit, you've got a main stand, so you can learn your maintenance.
You've got foot pegs, got a pillion seat.
It's great, isn't it?
They do everything pretty much, these.
It hasn't aged that bad either, has it?
It hasn't aged very badly at all, no. Pretty little bike that, I do like that, and it's a lot of fun for somebody really. And we go from the sublime to the ridiculous a little bit here. We've got a total project, or whatever you want to call it, parts. Unfortunately, come from a deceased estate. The lady didn't know what on earth to do with it, asked for some help. Can we get rid of this for her? It's got a V5, only ever had 2 owners from new, but it is, a total strip down, do whatever. We don't have a key for it. We don't know anything about it really, other than it was her late husband's, and she just needs to get rid of it.
Get rid of it.
If somebody needs something for parts, or they want to chop it in, make it into something else, or whatever you want to do, it's completely
great thing for an apprentice technician. Not that there's many of them trying to do it these days, but if you want to buy something for a few quid and have a little learn, break something down, learn about the engine, and that, what a thing to do it on.
Just take it to bits and
take it to bits and learn from it.
Yeah, it's almost as cheap as a Lego set these days, isn't it?
Mate, it's less.
We've
bought some of those Lego sets, it's less.
They are fortunes, yeah. And then we go totally to the other end of the scale. Yeah. Now, we have had one of these recently. Yeah. Ducati Desmosedici. We do like these, don't we?
What a machine.
We've got a bit of a soft spot.
I'm just going to stand back and admire it.
This one, however, John, has had, not only were these an exclusive and exotic bike anyway, this one's then also had a fortune spent on it, hasn't it?
It has, and it's actually, it's come to us from a lady. Unfortunately, it was her husband's bike who's passed away a few years back, and he was a British Speedway champion, right, and rode for Bellevue Aces.
Wow.
It was his bike, and he tricked it up, not because he was a track racer or a sports bike rider. It was just in his nature to put the best of everything on the motorbike. Wow. Fraser will pan over. There's actually a trolley over there full of boxes and labelled bits. and everything that's been changed on the bike is bagged up or boxed up and put over there. So that bike could be returned back to complete standard, or you could return some of the bits to standard and enjoy some of the other bits.
Yep.
There's receipts in the pack that add up to just shy of £30,000 of upgrades.
On top of the
On
bike.
top of it, from the wheels, you can see that the
There's a
standard marching easies are behind it. It's got carbon wheels. It's covered end to end in carbon.
Carbon
It's
ceramic
got ceramic
brakes.
discs. It's got a race gearbox. You could keep going on, and it will be on the website, and we will try our best to list everything we can see. But the Dimag wheels, how much are they alone? You know, fortunes.
Yeah.
So everything is there. Some people might say, you know, for the purists, it should be original. That is there as well, so you can have the best of both worlds. It's even had its exhaust ceramic coat. It has got the race exhaust that comes out the side, you know, change it at the back.
Yep.
That's even been ceramic coated. So it's literally everything you could do, he has done. It's got launch control. It's got the traction control added. It's all under here is carbon. Everything underneath is carbon. So a beautiful,
It has
beautiful.
been ridden.
It has been ridden. It's done 2,900 miles.
Yep.
It starts. We will start it in a minute so you can hear it. But what a machine.
Lovely.
What a machine. But as I say, we will try and list everything we can, but there is so much changed on it. Every nut and bolt's been changed to titanium internally as well.
Amazing.
That's how far he's gone with it.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Lovely. So there we go, a very sort of eclectic, do they call it, mix of machinery there from one end of the scale to the other. Some lovely stuff. Everything's going online. We're doing the write-ups and the photographs and the videos. Everything's going to go out there. Check them all out, www.manorparkclassics.com. Check out our Instagram feed, like and share our page. Everything's ready for the September the 5th sale. If you've anything you'd like to get rid of, give one of us a call, myself or John, and we'd love to help you out. And we'll leave you, rather than listening to us drone on, we'd
Leave you
like
with a nicer tone.
hear something much more interesting.